I'm Connor McGuire, team leader of Panoramic Vision, and this week we're recording audio.
No,
I'm assuming it actually...
Bark, bark.
Hi, I'm Kenneth Ross and I'm a programmer. So progress has been coming along alright this week. You can see here we've got some AI guy who is basically following a couple of patrol points and he just goes around the environment. Also been working on pathfinding and stuff so that the FBI guy will actually come and chase the Shutterbug when he spots you. Have no problems just with some of the logic on that, so like tying it in with actual patrolling, but we'll get that fixed soon. Also been working on camera collision so that it doesn't go through walls and stuff, but again some couple of errors with that, so we need to get onto that.
Hi, I'm Jiwei Chu and I'm the lead programmer for Panoramic Vision. So this week I've been working on the user interface and getting things like the menu working. We've got an in-game menu as well, and also just helping out the other programmers with any problems that they've got, and also integrating the assets that Nick and Paul, our artists, provide into the game engine. So here's the in-game menu, and as you see you've got resume, high scores, main menu, view map.
Hi, I'm Paul Rigby and I'm the lead artist of Panoramic Vision.
And I'm Nicolas Santos and I'm the 3D artist.
So how'd you come up with the game idea for Shutterbug?
Okay, the game idea for Shutterbug came about, we were really stuck for ideas. We had a few, but they just weren't going to work as a Dare game. And we were watching a David Attenborough show, which was Tiger, Life, Spy in the Jungle?
Spy in the Jungle.
Spy in the Jungle. And basically it was an elephant carrying a trunk which had a camera inside, and the elephant would dump it in front of the tiger, we'd get the footage, and it was footage that could never be got normally. So we looked at that and we thought that's a great idea, a camera that sneaks in, gets pictures without people being aware of it. And that's how Shutterbug came about. It sort of evolved from there, from an elephant carrying a camera to just a camera with legs running about. Okay, this is a UV map for one of the police cars. Just doing it in Illustrator first, making the flat textures and then importing it into Max. Working with quite low-res textures, so you can't really see, obviously because it's for a game engine, you can't really see until you render it properly, but it's starting to take form. There's a couple of glitches here that I need to fix. I might take it into Photoshop as well and put a bit more nice shading in it. Yeah, but we're just at the stage now where we're starting to unwrap all our models, all the UVs, and get them in place and get them in the game engine. We've gone for a 1950s style, so Dick Tracy comics have been quite a big inspiration. Anything to do with Art Deco as well. Things like Batteries Not Included, the little robots, have been quite a good reference. They don't really fit the Shutterbug style, but they have been quite a good thing to look at. Also, oh yeah, in terms of humour, Coneheads.
Coneheads are good one.
The old 80s film, Coneheads, was quite a good source of inspiration. A bit too adult for our game, but still a good source.
So currently what I've been working is a couple of things. Finishing off placeholders for the environment, which we really need to do, such as the inside of the cinema is a big one that we really should have done quite a while ago. But also I was working on getting Shutterbug animated, the final Shutterbug, so we don't have a box running around. Unfortunately, I have run into a few problems getting it to export properly. So although we do have a good low poly model of Shutterbug, which looks pretty good, it's not currently animating properly. So I'm just spending my time basically creating the environment, fleshing it out. As you can just about see, I've made the outside of the theatre transparent, so you get a basic idea of what it'll look like there. Among other things, just basically fleshing out also what you see on the outside. I mean, obviously you have to imagine it with a much busier street, but basically just creating the buildings at the moment, making it look like it's a place that could look alive with people, with environments and such. So as you can see, a few buildings are now becoming a little more distinct rather than the old blocks. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing.
This week I've been working on basically getting the characters to move around according to a timeline, and then stopping at a certain point so we can kind of time out the events that are going to be happening in the world. As you can see, this man kind of walking around the world, and he'll stop kind of at the edge of the street there, just based on his time. So there he's actually stopped. So what we then can do is kind of plan out all our events and kind of where things will be going on and when for taking the pictures. This week, mentor, probably the biggest mentor for us was Sean Kerwin, because we were doing some of the audio recordings for our game. So we all went down to the studio, and each of us kind of had a bit of a try doing some of the various sound effects and voices for the game.
On the subject of mentors, I have to say a special mention to Gilly Dolev. He's been very helpful in terms of fleshing out the character of Sunny 16. He helped us establish what kind of personality he has, and that's going to really be influenced on the animation. So thanks to him.